Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Jets and the reigning Super Bowl champs, just ahead on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes,
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, for that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
Bateman is the motion man. Second down, it's Fields. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
And this throw batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line. Throwing on second down. Daniel. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the score. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The home team's offense ready to take over for their second possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And here's Bijan. They'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Daniel. Inside the 10, it is caught. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line. Throwing again, Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here we go. On the option, here's Williams. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Daniels. That one intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on a pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Jets are on the board. It's 10-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, his defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw with Daniels. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's complete left side to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll get about 2. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. That's caught left side by Bowers. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 10-7 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Brendan Rice has a touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And his guys will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They bring the tight end in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Now, faking the give. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. The 3rd-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Johnson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
York, good on the extra point. And his guys up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. His drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now this time, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So now this team's offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's hard down the field. He's got McMillan. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go again with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He's got it at about the 8. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So, and that big offensive line clearing space. He's in for the touchdown. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Whose kick is good. And the Jets cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off. But plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Rice.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jones now on the return. Whoa. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin First and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Back to throw. That is into the hands of McMillan. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To the left side here, caught by Baker.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Rice open, he's got it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he will score for the score. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On the give, it's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Motion man is the tight end going right. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Third and long. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jets first down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw. Taken in. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. He's going to try to get this himself. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Now, this looks like a design run. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Jets cut into the lead a little bit. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken at the 5. So now out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
A give, and here's Johnson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 5. Open man, left side. He's got it. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Javon Baker has a touchdown. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Round now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers. Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. One of the tight ends motions right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll look to throw again. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion left. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Jones motioning here. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll motion a tight end right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Jones motioning here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Another run here with Johnson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On now for 4th down, Trenton Gill will punt it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Now, faking the give. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad as they start things out with a victory here in the 1st week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.